We are
I mean, thank you for the extra exercise, but I mean, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B.
And you're making it so fucking hard.
So hard.
So hard.
So hard.
Hello and welcome back to Get a Grip.
Get a grip.
Episode 2.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Get a Grip, episode 2. We're back, guys. We're gonna start off this episode by reading the comments on our last video. We asked what you guys want to hear, and here's what we got back. So, Mr. Green, can't wait for more episodes. Shout out to you. You're a G. Thank you so much. And 10K said, good to see you here, man. I enjoy watching your stuff on IG. Oh, well, thank you. Singh 23 says, fire emoji. Our very own. Is that an Android emoji? Damn, Carly. I appreciate the support. What are those emojis? Thank you for watching, guys. Honestly, everyone who commented, including Liam Dawson, shout out. We appreciate you. And you're gonna keep us running and me employed. So I really appreciate that because I love paying rent on time. Anyway, totally skipped over the intro for our guest of the week, which is
Jenn Singh.
She's from the streets, dog! Tell us how deeply affiliated you are.
I ride with Saddle Sisters, also Galdom. Sometimes Mandem, sometimes a Nomad. So lots and lots of different groups.
Part of the community.
Gang.
And this week, actually, we have a sponsor.
It's Big Trouble Pizza. They sent us this amazing pie. I literally said, oh, daddy, when I opened it.
It looked really good beforehand.
Boys at the shop couldn't resist. They were hungry.
But shout out Big Trouble Pizza at 191 Geary Avenue. Before they were on Spadina, but they had to close down because of pandemic reasons and whatnot. RIP. But they're back, better than ever, causing all types of big trouble.
It looks good.
It does look good. Do you know what type of pizza we have today?
Looks like a bunch of cheese and some balsamic drizzle and maybe some truffle.
Well, prepare for your mind to be blown because it's actually a butter jam.
It's in a butter jam.
A butter jam contains organic raspberry jam, just buttercream, mozzarella, balsamic reduction, and lemon zest. Modifications cannot be accommodated.
Okay, a charcuterie board in your mouth. Yeah. I am really down to try this.
Yeah, no, honestly, dig in. Let's go. What are your thoughts so far?
It's great.
That's you.
I think this would be great for, picnics in the park. It's like a charcuterie board on the go on your pizza. So I would totally see this
Just say hi
happening.
to the camera. Hello, camera. Bye, camera. But no, charcuterie board vibes in the park. Maybe get like a nice seltzer going on or something.
Even like a bottle of red wine. Invite your bae.
Park dates with baby. Thanks, Big Trouble.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Is this your jam?
It is my jam. It is my jam. So I guess this entire pizza is a good segue into our first story of the week. Thousands of cyclists will shut down 2 Toronto highways next month on June 3rd, actually. That's like really soon. June 4th, actually.
Fact check.
I need a fact checker.
I'm writing it.
Oh, you actually? Oh.
There's a couple cases, so between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. they have a time, which is brand new this year. So you have to have a bit of a bigger donation, but it's all for the fast people and someone who wants to basically, like a time trial.
Yeah.
So that's between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. And then for the general, whoever's doing the 25, 50, and 75, we all start at 8 a.m.
Yeah, and it goes towards funding for research and care for aging brain health. So that's pretty cool. How are you preparing for it? Are you prepared for it?
Yeah, I actually just brought my bike to Bow for that very reason. I needed some indexing and some little tweaks on it. So they've gotten me always covered for all my big rides. So shout out to Bow for that. I'm doing the 75K this year and I did it last year. It was amazing. Being able to ride on a highway is so cool. I don't think I've seen any other city do that. So I did it last year with a group of friends. Pretty much every single group out there is joining, and thank you everyone for all your donations. It's amazing. We start off at 8 a.m. We basically go as a group where you can start doing your own rides, trail off, stay in a group, and then basically you're riding the DVP and it's pretty badass.
I can imagine, actually. Yeah.
There's some really nice hills and some drops and you can get some really good speed, and they've done a really good job with setting up the water station. So they have food, they have music going on, all the volunteers. So it's really great cause. I'm really hoping for good weather like we did last year.
And it's all going to a good cause and everything.
All going to a good cause.
And the community organization Don't Mess with the Dawn is partnering with the City of Toronto for a first ever public cleanup of the DVP. So people will actually be on the DVP cleaning it up a little bit. Just the fact that they're out there doing that thing and like trying to just make the world a better place, I feel like is a little important and nice. I mean, and like it's just a good collaboration of like stuff, you know. Like I hope it'll be a wholesome day for you guys.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
Have fun. Toronto bike share use surges and parking yet to return to pre-pandemic levels. Report.
Toronto mayoral candidates can get a lot of mileage out of congestion, pitting bikes and cars against each other.
But SCTV's John Woodward reports even the politicians pick sides. New numbers show the city is moving in one direction.
That's a sound Harlan Hutt hears a lot. He's a regular user of Toronto's bike share system and says it beats using a car for short trips.
No. Yeah, so apparently bike shares are surging like hell. Like a bunch of people are commuting by bike. I mean, bike share is one thing, but you might as well get your own bike, right?
Yes.
Where from?
Come see us at Bikes on Wheels.
Bikes on Wheels, dog.
Everything for everyone. All different types of riders, styles. It's not just fixed here.
But people are commuting way more by bike. Parking is yet to return to pre-pandemic levels because everyone's taking a bike.
Absolutely. I actually bullied my company into getting bike share. I don't know if you know, but if you have minimum 5 to 7 members of your organization that are interested in basically signing up for bike share, you can get a corporate discount.
Wait, I'm sorry. Run that by me again. 5 to 7 people, and you could bully your company into getting a bike share thing.
I asked because I live downtown, and with the recent shutdown of the Queen Street car for 4 years, all the rigmarole on King Street, I was just showing up to work late, and I had to find an alternative. I didn't want to bring my own personal bike to work. Not everyone has the luxury of like bike cages and parking places for their bikes. So I asked my company. We only needed about 5 to 7 members of our organization to be able to qualify for a corporate discount. So if you're thinking about it, it's great. I actually use it way more than I thought I did. And yeah, I just leave my own bike, put the miles on a bike share and e-bikes. Yeah.
They have e-bikes now, right? Oh. Apparently they have 500 e-bikes in circulation throughout the city.
Insane. So. If you can get one of those, I think it's like 10 cents a minute. It is a total game changer, especially after work and you're trying to fly across the city, 100%.
Nice, honestly. And we're going to stick to you bullying it because it sounds like, yeah, I came in there.
Yeah, I did. I knocked on the HR's door. I'm like, look, you're going to get bike share. It's free. And we got it.
Nice. I love that for you. Hell yeah. Yo, making work. Yo, Jenn Singh, a force to be reckoned with. Watch out, world. Yeah. And oh my god, you know what? Let's just talk about the Queen Street closures for a second because those are actually, like, I didn't think, I was like, oh yeah, whatever, 4 years. Like, it's annoying.
4 years is a long time.
Yeah, and it's like such a main part of the city that like
100% finish one project and then move on to the next one.
Like, I don't know, finish Eglinton Station first, huh?
Right?
Yeah, we're calling on you.
Kids?
My kids will be riding the Eglinton Station. Oh my god.
Grandest grandchildren. I remember the days when it was just beach. It was just raw resources.
I remember picking the stones and putting the concrete together myself. Oh, back in the day.
Iron.
I'm gonna tell my kids that. Toronto, get your shit together with construction because Jesus Christ, I am. How are you with it? We're done.
We're done.
We're done. We are fucking done.
Thank you for the extra exercise, but I mean, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B.
And you're making it so fucking hard.
So hard. I have to say though, I haven't reached a point where there was either no bikes or it was full. So it's been pretty good. Yeah.
But do you think because of this like newfound report of there's a bunch of new cyclists, do you think the city of Toronto is actually going to implement better and more efficient infrastructure for the cyclists and pedestrians and the cars to all mesh well together instead of just like throwing them at each other and being like, oh, share the road, figure it out?
I mean, I hope so. I'm starting to see a little bit of the change. But I think it all has to come with everyone's participation, whether it's cyclists, walkers, drivers. We all have to come together as a community and understand, like, for example, just coming here, I was heading south on St. George and I hit College Street and they finally have barricades on the side of the road, which means that, you know, cars are not just going to merge into the bike lane. But then I was on Bloor and there's cars parked in our bike lane, so.
I mean, yeah, it's all about it.
I was on Danforth. I call it Deathforth.
Yo, because those, like, whoever built that, like, design or whatever, they don't care.
There's parking right next to it, and then you have people that are swinging their car doors open, and you need a bell, again.
Or to just wear out your voice yelling,
yeah,
like I do.
I have no voice because I'm yelling, like, watch out,
no.
you know?
Even if they hear the bell half the time, they're just like,
yes.
oh, I'm
I think you need a car horn or something like
God.
beep, beep.
Yo, where's Joey?
You ever wanted your bike to sound like a car? Now's your chance.
Yeah, I call it Death Fort because I was just riding a small portion of it, and it's just people walking, not looking around, delivery, people parked on the side, just swinging their car doors open. So just for cyclists, just be a little bit more vigilant. Don't be rushing. Take your time, stop at the lights, because it's not always you, it's everyone else around you. So unless we have that collaboration with all three, motorists, walkers, and cyclists, I think we'll get where we need to get. But right now it's just everyone's pulling at each other.
Yeah. It's like that Spider-Man meme where it's like, oh, like, you're the problem. And it's like, oh, no, you're the problem. Yeah, you're the problem. I don't know. We're all just like, we're all the problem. I mean, cars are kind of the problem, but we're all like, we all have a little part in it. So, I mean, I'll take some responsibility. Moving on to our shop pick of the week. We have the Mission Workshop of frame bags. They're great. Slice frame bags. Yeah, keep all your stuff right at your, around your knee, on your head tube, on your bike.
Very spacious.
Very spacious.
Probably fit 2 cold beverages in there.
Hey, nice. And like a plethora of tools. You have options on the top to like if you want to like use 2 or like whatever amount of rungs, you got options. And it'll secure nicely to your sideways tube on the bike as well. I don't know what it's called.
Tube.
You know, the thing, yeah.
The side tube.
Mission Workshop does warranty on all their stuff. I had no idea. I didn't though. I had no idea. Wow. So it's like a lifetime warranty?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna fact check that before someone calls me out on it. Let's talk about Mandem.
Yo, Mandem, where you at?
Yo, Mandem CC out in Scarborough. Jen's gonna give us a scoop.
So Mandem's got this Mandem spring training, which has launched a couple weeks ago. I saw some yogers.
Yogis. Yeah. Honestly, I would have taken it though. Like yogers, they eat a lot of yogurt and do a lot of yoga. What's up?
It's for that prebiotic. No.
Gut health.
Gut health.
So important.
Yeah, they did some yoga, and then they also did a really hard workout on the weekend. I was just kind of dead after 100K that I was like, yeah. Then next week I'm going to a spin class, so that's really cool, and it just kind of bringing the community back, and it was really nice to see everyone under like one area for a long time. So yeah, so he's hosting a social from 3 to 8:13, food, prizes, and more.
Riding with him, he's just like, yo, I'm going there. If you want to ride with me, for sure. If you want to go faster, by all means, but like he's carrying the pack, and I love that. Yeah. Shout out Chris one time from Mandem CC. God dang, I can't wait to see you at some point. I don't know, my schedule's all over the place, man, but I'll see you, dude. For anyone who doesn't know Mandem CC, they started in the pandemic days just to like get people out more outside and like kind of together as they could get in the pandemic, which I mean, pandemic. And yeah, it grew into a whole community, and now 3 years later, Chris appeared on, I think, EP.02 at some point.
This morning, we are talking to a Toronto man who has found a way to deal with the pandemic by getting on 2 wheels.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be on the air with Scarborough Royalty, Kayla. Thanks for having me.
I don't know. He's just got a lot of love, and I just want to give a little bit more to him because he's a great guy. And if you're looking to ride bikes out in Scarborough or downtown, definitely check him out. Mandem CC on Instagram and mandemcc.ca online. So check him out. They're cool. And Jen's going to be there. Huh? Yeah, Jen's going to be there. Yeah, hey, dope. Oh, nice. Well, yeah, shout out Mandem CC. Good luck to everyone and you biking on June 4th in Baycrest, Bike for Brain Health. Toronto, get your shit together, I swear to God, with your...
Get a grip, Toronto.
Get a grip, Toronto, honestly. Thank you for joining us on the second episode of Get a Grip, and thank you for just being here and just agreeing to be on camera with me so I'm not as lonely and awkward. And thank you, Big Trouble. Honestly, the pizza was delicious, and we look forward to more delicious foods in the future. Thank you to our drink sponsor, whoever you are. We'll wait for you.
Wherever you are.
But until next time, Toronto, get a grip!
Sorry.
Yeah!
We need you to do it again. I told you that.
That's episode 2, baby.